Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome to Let's Play Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. In the last episode, we were able to save Cabanela's life and then we spoke to him and found out that really, like I had hoped all along, he's a great guy and he was just being loyal to his friend and he's awesome, okay? Okay. So now, I think I have to talk to this dude now. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police.
The police, huh?
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death.
Interesting.
10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue.
An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more?
Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too.
Alright, let's hear about it.
That's the only way I can describe it, too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch. But I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. That's weird.
I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered. But when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either.
He's even more hardcore than Deadpool or Wolverine.
And I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared.
What's that? Uh-oh. The creepy moment again. So creepy.
It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What? Why are you so surprised, dude?
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. Alright, let's talk about the clue left behind.
The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body.
Radiation?
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown.
Wait a minute. Could it be?
That's right. It was coming from that meteorite fragment.
Weird how it looks like it just left that big indentation in the ground all these years, too. Well, they didn't fix it, I guess.
I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And, just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die, only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner.
Huh, that's dedication, alright.
Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? Alright, Cabanela's arrival.
It was about a year ago, I'd say.
Interesting.
This man in white came dancing into my research lab here.
Literally. I heard there was an eyeball here who's researching Tempsick. Is that you, baby?
Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
Touché. I was investigating the manipulator case then. And then I heard there was a man who'd quit the force who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. It's the fake Phoenix! So weird. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." And that's when I put two and two together, baby.
You're so smart, Cabanela.
The manipulator case and Tempsick was somehow connected.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother.
He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camila. Oh, that's just awful. Alright, we're done. So that contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd.
That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried.
Camila told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move.
I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Camila's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed.
Lynn! Inspector Cabanela!
Hey, baby. Oh, you guys need to kiss and make up now. Come on. Oh, he's hurt. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Who wouldn't have that image? Come on now. Call him an ambulance, you know? He's in pain.
Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry. I just heard.
You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd.
This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved.
So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it?
Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw 'em in the slammer.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting idea. Yikes.
Tonight, I really thought we finally had him, but my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ha ha ha! But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh.
I'm getting the feels, yo. I'm getting it right now.
Jowd!
The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it.
Please call 911 for him.
Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me.
There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second.
Jowd.
Oh, his jacket!
5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day.
Aww. Oh, I have so much emotion.
Yes! Jowd version 2.0!
Aww. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come.
Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then.
Good luck, my old friend. Oh, what he gave him.
This present you gave me? It's just what I needed. Thank you.
Glad you like it. They're so cool. They're doing one of those classic, like, they're not looking at each other, but they both wave. It's so weird. It's so cool. Sissel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Of course he will. Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do? Please.
Okay, fine. I'm counting on you.
This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. All right, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanela.
Poor guy. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone.
Yeah, you're like a team. It's awesome.
Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn.
Yee. And we're at a save point. This will be a little short today. Alright. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a lovely day. Bye-bye.